What's up, Bravehearts? We all have goals, whether it's getting a college degree, getting into shape, or starting a business. But how many of us actually achieve those dreams or those goals and bring our ambitions to life? I find that the difference between success and failure often comes down to one simple idea: your reasons. Your reasons are your why, the deep rooted motivations that drive you to take action. It's what keeps you going when things get tough, when you get tired, when you start facing setbacks, and when someone tells you, why don't you try something else? This isn't for you. All the good things we want in life are on the other side of struggle. As long as your purpose is pure and intact, because he who knows his why and meaning to live can bear almost anyhow. Just as seeds need time to grow into plants, our efforts and actions require patience and nurturing. The reason seeds that you plant today will eventually yield results or the plants in the future. But if you have no purpose or meaning to attach to the things you want out of life, you'll end up chasing low-hanging fruit such as materialism or status instead of knowledge, wisdom, and skills that'll bring out the highest version of yourself. Or you just won't stick with anything you pursue and just quit because it didn't hold any value to you in the first place. I'll use one of the goals from earlier as an example. So imagine you want to lose weight and your reason is just to look good for this event. That motivation will fade fast because after that event is over, you'll no longer have the purpose or drive to keep going. But if your reason is to improve your health, be there for your family, and increase your energy levels, those reasons are more likely to keep you going in the long run and for the long term. It's the deep personal reasons that fuel lasting change. When your reasons are strong enough, the results will follow. It's the difference between saying, for example, I want to make more money or I want to provide a better life for my family. The latter is clearly the stronger motivator. And you have to identify your reasons and visualize your reasons. Because ambition is the path to success, but persistence is the vehicle you arrive on. And if your why for doing it is greater than your fears and your excuses, you'll find a way to do it. Believe me, you will. Reflect on your goals, dig deep, and be honest with yourself. Because the more personal and emotional your reasons are, the stronger those chakra gates are and open up. And your mind, your body, and your spirit will be more aligned with and in tune with what you want out of life and the things you want to achieve with better results. So I want you to visualize the impact and imagine how achieving your goals and not just change your life, but the lives of people around you. And visualize the positive outcomes and how they'll make you feel, which will help you reinforce your commitment. Create a plan, because sometimes we say we have a purpose, we have a goal, but we have nothing to execute it on. And when you have nothing to execute it on, it becomes exhausting, and you end up quitting before you find out what you're truly capable of or what could have been. So once you have your reasons, turn them into a concrete plan and active action. And break your goals down into manageable steps. Set deadlines as well. And this will give you a roadmap to follow. So you have to have purpose of life, because life without purpose is meaningless. And purpose is the reason you journey through life, but passion is that fire that lights the way. So your passion is just waiting for your courage to catch up, and your reason to be authentic and strong enough to give you the results you want. Striving for success without hard work or good reason is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. What that means is the foundation, that first layer of your reasons for going after your goals, or if it's not meaningful to you or it lacks value to you, it will collapse because you weren't willing or ready to give that necessary time, commitment, or sacrifices needed to build it in the first place. Before constructing a building, think about this. Architects create a detailed blueprint. When they want to make a building, you have to have it sketched out, mapped out before starting anything. In that regard, similarly, reasons serve as the blueprint for achieving desired results. That's like wanting to be an 8 student and receive recognition, but you're not doing the homework, you're not doing your research on projects or doing your part, and you're not studying for exams. You know why you should do it, but you don't do it because you didn't care to enough, and didn't have any value to you, and it wasn't a strong enough why to push you. So you need to have clarity and vision and a deep understanding of what drives you, because the source of vision is inspiration, the source of inspiration is passion, and the source of passion is purpose. As Einstein once said, knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. So if you want, you could learn something or try to become something that you feel will be beneficial to you, but without a strong enough reason or why, that knowledge will never serve you. And you can see that all the time, whether it's in a profession or a career, how people feel this will change their lives and they go after things they don't necessarily like because the salaries are good, the money's good, and they feel like they can do it for a long time. But what often happens, you find people burnt out, not particularly happy in what they do. And this actually translates in relationships. Sometimes you settle or you get comfortable in something without fully putting your all because you think that person was the one that just deserved everything without actually getting to know them deep down inside. It was just something out of lust or just chasing, and we got to get into the habit of really getting to not just understand ourselves but understand people around us and dig deep. But never underestimate your own strength, and you were born for a purpose and you have the power to achieve it. And if you don't believe in your purpose or what you can achieve, you'll help somebody else achieve their purpose. So try to seek out moments in your life that you did things or learned things about yourself without incentives or rewards, and things that just put you in a complete state of bliss and happiness that excited you, lit you up inside. And that could be the one thing that helps you achieve your purpose or find your purpose, and the reasons that eventually help you create results that you want to see. And don't make your reasons for doing things synonymous with metrics or quantitative gains, because you could become a statistic to your own desires instead of the creator of your own fulfillment. Your reasons and purpose can include you, that's fine, but it has to be bigger than yourself and not just for yourself. And then that's when you'll see the results will be extraordinary. So you've got to get up every morning with good reason and purpose and determination so you can go to bed at night with great satisfaction. And success of any kind in any aspect of your life is focusing on the full power of all you are, on what you have that burning desire to achieve. You see, my passion, for example, is nursing, but I feel like my purpose is to help people, whether that's physically in a hospital setting or just mentally or spiritually with these YouTube videos and this channel I created. And while it's very young, it's in the infancy stages, and I know I have a lot of work to do and a lot of people to reach, but that's good. That's fine. I'm willing to put in the work. You know, given that I'm a dad and I'm working full time, I know it can be a little exhausting sometimes, but when you really want to do something, there's no excuse or thing that'll get in the way of doing that, regardless of whether there's any rewards or, recognition behind that, if that makes sense. And I can either in body or in my mind recognize that it's a very satisfying and rewarding thing to achieve and find your purpose, because when you do that, you're willing to give it your all, and no matter what the obstacles or the challenges in life that come your way, you're willing to see past it, go through it, learn from it. If you fail, you get back up and you keep trying. That's what your purpose helps you do. And when you do it with reason, nothing can stop you. So you have to be willing to find out what that is. That I can't answer for you. But if you're willing to dig deep down inside yourself and try to figure out what that is, it'll be very rewarding and can be life-changing. So I believe if you have a strong enough reason and purpose in life, you don't have to be pushed, because there will always be something to drive you. And so approach every day with purpose, because the right reasons will fuel our purpose and powers our success, and eventually help you achieve the results that you want to see and seek. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, more fun. Bye.